In this last example, we're going to look at a water tank that has two hoses connected to it. Now, even though this isn't a work problem, you'll see that we can set it up in much the same way. So let's go ahead and give it a read. The information that we have is that the first hose can fill the entire tank in 5 hours. The second hose connected to this tank, it can empty it in 3 hours. Now, if we start with a completely full tank and then we turn both of them open, the question is, how long will it take it to empty the entire tank? Let's get a kind of a crude picture of what we're dealing with here. So this would be like our water tank. And we have one hose that is going in and one hose that is going out. Now the hose that is going in, it can fill the tank in 5 hours. So that means if we just leave it on every hour, 1/5 of that tank will fill up. So I know its rate, 1/5. Now if I look at emptying the tank, it's a much smaller time to empty it, 1/3. So if I really did have them both open, I would know that the second one would be able to empty the tank, since it empties faster than the first one can fill it. Alright, so let's see what we can do to set this one up. So the first thing I want to consider was how much of the tank is going to be emptied every single hour. And starting with the 1/3, I know that every hour that passes by, the 1/3 of it will be emptied out. So X is the number of hours. Alright? Now, the 1/5 coming in, that's not emptying the tank, that's actually filling it back up. So we'll say it's the opposite of emptying the tank by 1/5, and it'll do that for every hour. What we want to know is when will one tank be completely empty. So we have a lot of similar components for this one, and it looks an awful lot like one of our work problems. Alright, now all we have to do is go ahead and solve it. Our LCD here, that would be a 15. So let's multiply all parts by 15, see what that does. 15, 15, and 15. So canceling out some extra stuff here, I would get 5x minus 3x is equal to 15. Okay, doing a little bit of combining on the left side, I have 2x equals 15, or x equals 15 divided by 2, or 7.5 hours. Now, notice how in this case it's actually taking longer since both of them are open. The reason for this is that they are not working with each other. They're working against each other. One's trying to fill the tank, and one is trying to empty the tank. So use those bits of information that you can find along in the word problem to give you a little bit of intuition about your final solution. That way you can be assured that it really does make sense in the context of the problem. All right. Thank you for watching Educator.com.